New York and on the new Hot 97 app. Ebro in the morning. On Hot 97.
Yo, man, it's Ebro in the morning. Laura Styles is here. Give it up, AraabMuzik.
Yes.
AraabMuzik. AraabMuzik. Who we have recently learned is mom is Jewish.
Yep.
So with Rosenberg not here, Jews still represent.
Yes, I'm representing for all the Jews out there.
And so your name AraabMuzik. You never caught. Nobody ever said like, "Yo, I'm Arabic." Never.
Not one time.
They probably think you're Arabic. That's why.
They do.
What's your full background?
Dominican and Guatemalan.
Okay, and then your mom's side, your mom's father is Jewish. Gotcha.
My dad.
You like the new song Guatemala?
Fire.
Yo, you hype, right? Yo, Laura's hype too. She Guatemalan too.
Guatemalans out there. You know, I know everyone's
Guatemala.
There's very few of us out there. Very few.
Yo, I love that. Now you're from originally Rhode Island.
Providence. You're ready.
And how long you been on these MPCs and performing on this machine?
MPCs. Nah, I've been doing the shows, man, since I did my first tour in Europe. That was my first tour. That was in like 2000. I've been all over the world for a long time.
Well, are you like trying to act like you don't want people to know how old you are?
No. I'm talking about touring. I started touring, doing all the live stuff when I was 20, I believe, 19, 20.
But you started way before that.
Yeah, I started
So
producing.
you've only been doing it like 5 years.
12.
You like 25.
What?
You're 25, so you've been touring and doing it for like 5 years.
Yeah, I might as well still be 25.
No, you look mad young, kid. Like, I mean, I know that you obviously have been doing this for a long time, but, you know, you have preserved your youth very well.
I have.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I'm proud of you for that. And I'm also, look, what you're doing with Rosenberg on, what's Rosenberg's show called?
Open Late.
No, Real Late's on High 97.
Open Late, man.
It's called Open Late. He's
Now-
the
now
you're
you
the
know-
music.
now
You're
you
the
know
musical
everybody botched that.
curator,
No.
right?
You know everybody botched that on purpose. You know that, right?
You're
So that
such
way
an
when he
a-hole.
sees the video, in the comments, it's going to be like, yo, Ebro don't even know your fucking show. Fuck your show.
You're such a dick.
He's
I
not even
can't.
here. Look at that.
So listen,
Watch
you're
what I see him.
the
Watch.
musical curator, right? So what does that mean?
What?
You're the musical curator for the show?
Yeah, you know, I pull the songs and track lists and stuff like that together. You know, I DJ the stuff. And
So you make sure that Rosenberg sounds good,
Yeah,
basically.
for sure.
How you feel about that job? Does he?
Cool.
Do you feel like he
Being on
appreciates
Complex
you?
is fine.
No,
you know what I
but do
mean?
you feel like Rosenberg appreciates you
Of course.
and the work that you
I
do?
feel it.
You feel the love.
Yeah. I mean, from the first interview we had, you guys was just talking about beats the whole time. I sat back and said,
Yeah, but that was when you brought the MPC
Yeah,
up. Was the
yeah,
first? Yo,
yeah.
that shit was live though.
hell yeah, for sure. Like, I don't think no one ever did something like that on the radio station.
Nah,
No, nobody
nah.
did.
When we doing another one?
Whenever.
Yo, if you're watching this right now, go back and look at our first AraabMuzik interview where he was getting busy
super
live.
lit.
Yo, but you also do a lot of drum programming out here for a lot of artists, right? As well as producing. Some people just have you come in and make the beats and then they add music on top of that, right? Like, is that often what?
Most people like how hard my drums hit, so they just like
Give me
have
some
me
drums.
layered. Yeah, they be like, "Yo, I need your sound and drums, the way you just mix it and make it sound the way it does." You know, it's kind of unique. I have
You-
my own little.
You have a great relationship with Swizz Beatz. How did that come
Yeah,
about?
it's my dad. I'm a stepson, you know.
Well, he's actually, and he's Muslim. He's not Arabic, so it almost makes sense.
Almost.
It almost makes sense.
But you know, the music brought us together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He seen me like how he seen himself when he was younger and starting, you know what I'm saying? So just seeing that, I guess, just really made him reach out because the way he hit me was through Twitter. He DM'd me a couple years ago. And I was just like, damn. He was like, I want to holler at you. Here's my number. No, I gave him my number, and then like 20, 30 minutes later, I see a 646, you know what I mean? A New York number. I already knew it was him. I was like, damn. And, you know, we spoke for like a good hour. just talking to me, just filling me out. You know how it goes, and that was it. And he told me to come through the studio. And it's just been history ever since.
Do you are you happy with where the producer thing is right now in hip hop? Like
Yeah,
because
I feel like
now
everyone's getting their credit.
Yeah.
For sure. I feel like the producers are definitely like the artists now. They're both like here. Like,
And that's happened before, but it felt like there was a lull there for a while.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Now, everyone's just getting their shine. Everyone's definitely getting their credits. Man.
Do you share or sell your drum kits? Are you in that business?
License Lounge, man.
What is that?
It's a website that I always forget that word.
Partnered with? Yeah. Do business with?
Yeah, I'm the face. I'm the face of the site. You know what I'm saying? The whole just.
You're like a brand ambassador.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's early. I didn't sleep.
It's okay. It's okay.
But yeah, and basically it's a website where a lot of industry producers get to sell their beats, and artists from all over the world can have access to the beats instead of having to go on YouTube and get the fake
Sound
joints.
like.
Yeah, the sound
What,
like.
no, what did they say?
Type.
Type, yeah.
The type beats.
Type beats.
Yeah, so.
And what do people pay? A monthly fee or per beat?
Just
or
whatever the price is on the site, like whatever.
You set your own price, or there's a?
Yeah, we set our own prices. I mean, it's like leasing and little stuff like that. But if
Right.
you really want to like own the rights and stuff, that's when you
Go to a
you crack them on that. You know what I mean?
Do you because I know that's a very popular business, but with it being so easy, right? Because you come from a time where it wasn't as easy to get sounds.
Yeah.
And you had to literally EQ, like you had to go.
I bought so many fake drum kits.
Yo,
on CDs.
you had to.
Yeah, the fake Neptune joints, all of those.
But then try to re-EQ them and get them to the right space.
Exactly.
Is it
They
easy?
had like one or two real sounds.
But look, even before that era, it was even harder.
Yeah.
Right? Like somebody wasn't even gonna tell you where to break. Like I came up in the 90s, late 80s, 90s. They didn't even, you had to listen, look at the record, see where the sample was,
all that.
then go find the record, then go find the break in the record, then take it back to the studio, then put it into the machine.
Yeah, everything was like
manual.
Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say that. Now everything's digital. Everything's all right there for you to just see where it's at. It's like, it's crazy, man. Like,
So
technology.
what sets a producer apart from the next guy in your mind?
Pretty much like really composing like the record, you know what I'm saying? Like really producing, like being in the studio with the artist and, mixing it and just all of that. You know what I mean? Like it's a difference, man, from producing and beat making. Like beat making, you could just put drums and a loop together and that's it, whatever. There was really no effort, you know what I'm saying, put into it. Versus you really like knowing keys and notes and really like just having bridges and breakdowns, and it's technical. It's real, like
it's real. It's a craft.
Yeah,
it's a real craft.
Yeah. Who are some of the young producers right now that are on your radar that you're a fan of?
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of talented kids out there coming up right now. I'm not gonna say no names right now because I don't want to gas anyone.
You don't want to give
That's
them
real.
too much credit.
I mean, be honest. That's honest though.
Yeah, I just in general, this people,
Now, what jumps when you hear a young producer, okay? Like I had so my nephew's on his way to college, and he's going to play ball, and that's his interest. But one of his best friends had hit me and was like, yo, I want you to be my mentor. And I was like, well, what's that mean to you? Like, because everybody, and that word gets thrown around a lot, like, be my mentor, like, and I'm like, but you tell me what that means to you. And he was like, well, I want to make beats. And he was like, I just need advice. And I said, well, my advice is get a job at a recording studio, learn how to play the piano or the bass, call me in 13 months.
13 months, huh?
It's better than 12. Give me a little bit of time to think of the next task. You know what I'm saying? But did I put him on the right path?
Yeah, pretty much. See what he put together in 13 months.
But that's but you gotta learn the other aspects, I think, is what I was saying. Like you gotta learn the music. It's beyond just picking up a program and a computer and putting some sounds together. You know what I mean? Like the recording process.
That's all it takes nowadays.
Yeah, but you were just saying that to go that next step, though, to be a producer of like...
Yeah, exactly, though. Yeah, for sure.
If you want to go that next step.
Yeah, because I could imagine some people might get like a win, right? They put together something quick, but then you have to deliver afterwards. Like you get a hit, and then people expect more. Yeah. So you definitely have to be...
I was always consistent. You know, you have to have multiple styles. Right now, like, the industry has one sound, I feel. It's just the same repetitive 808s and quick trap hi-hats.
I think the popular stuff goes through these cycles of sounding alike. I think if you go beyond what's popular and you get down into, let's say, things like what Run the Jewels is doing, what LP and them is doing, or you get off into, some of the more international sounds, whether it's Afrobeat or some of the newer house sounds coming out of South Africa, or you get off into grime in the UK and the different sounds and shit. You know what I mean? Then you start to hear like, oh shit. But yeah, when you looking at what's the biggest hits, there's a lot of similarities. You know what I mean? I was appreciative of Cardi B using samples. You know what I mean? Sampling, I like it like that, and chopping that. Yeah. I was appreciative of that chop.
For sure.
And sample and songwriting thing and
because she wanted to incorporate her, her Spanish side, you know what I'm saying, into the music for sure. I feel like sampling needs to start coming back a little bit more now, just because but I feel I get it, you know what I mean, the clearancing and all that stuff, you know what I mean. Everyone wants to have 100% of their.
They don't want to give up no bread.
Exactly, you know what I mean. But
and some of them samples as classics is expensive.
Yeah, sometimes you can't even clear it. They're like, nah, we ain't clearing it. I'm actually going through a couple of those right now, so I have to replay the sample,
right,
make it sound as close as possible.
And so in those scenarios, you sample something, you make a beat, you can't get it cleared. Mm-hmm. It's too expensive. It's like, yo, we can't. Yeah. What does AraabMuzik do?
Replay it.
Yourself? You have a band?
Nah, I do it myself.
Just try to recreate the entire sample.
Real? You play the piano?
Yeah, I play keys. I'm a drummer. All that. You know what I'm saying? I know my notes. I know what to place together. You know what I'm saying? Cool replica. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, but there's something like I tell people all the time. We talk about the golden era of the '90s, and people like use Biggie as in these Nas albums, and even Hove, and all of these great music that came out in the '90s. When you go and look at the records that they were sampling to make those songs, a lot of those songs was already hit songs or amazing productions before. And then somebody did most of Biggie's hits, right, was literally like super smashes that he just put a rap on top, or Puff put a rap on top of.
Right now, that Sting sample's winning right now.
Yeah, the Juice WRLD. Nas used that already one time.
Yeah, of course he did. He was the originator of that one.
Yeah.
And then, Tory had it on his album with the
Tory Lanez had it too?
Yeah.
I missed that.
You didn't miss that.
I did. I don't remember, or at least I don't recall right now.
On the new album he just dropped, also was on. Tory Lanez, everyone one time.
So what are you saying?
I did the outro for that, but he did that sample.
Right.
And then this Juice WRLD
got it again.
Yeah.
Well, look, shout out to Juice WRLD, got a hit,
Shout
but
Sting.
Shout out to Sting, yeah, for
Hello.
sure. What is some of your favorite samples all time? Not by yourself, but just like the use of a sample.
Man, there's a lot.
Which first one to come to your mind?
The Daddy, Where Have You Been joint.
Daddy, that was a Hove La Familia album first time, right?
Mm-hmm. And then a lot of other people started flipping that one.
Yeah.
But they didn't. It was whack. It wasn't done right. Because they don't, it's the drums, man. They feel like they could just loop.
Any drum.
Yeah, any sample rook, and then the drum work is like, not everyone is talented in that department.
Well, because I don't think everybody.
Because I'm a drummer, so like I really hear on how certain producers put their drums together. you know, the reverbs and stuff like that. I get real technical, like, bro.
Well, then some people's drums is out of key, son. Some people's drums are literally the wrong. Like you be like, yo, those drums.
They use the wrong snare.
That's the wrong fam. That don't even match. That don't even go.
That's what I'm saying, because they're not really educated and they just putting random sounds together. You know what I'm saying?
Wrong tune, B.
Wrong kicks, all that.
Are you working on any personal projects?
Yeah, right now for sure, definitely. I'm trying to put a lot of verses together from a lot of people that I worked with and put like a nice little, you know, DJ Khaled type project together. I think it's about that time.
You about to start yelling like Khaled too?
None of that. I'm just putting artists together.
Well, because Khaled's Arabic. Palestinian. You're AraabMuzik, so boom, bop, bing.
Hey.
I'm on to something.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, so that's gonna be interesting. AraabMuzik. So what is it? AraabMuzik presents
Friends.
I like it. And friends. I like it. And friends, not and friends.
But you know, something like everyone that I worked with get to really like. I get to put my own.
How many tracks you gonna try?
You don't really need much nowadays.
5, 4,
5, 6, 7.
I love that.
Most.
I like less is more.
Yeah, exactly. You know, every album right now is pretty much. That's all you're really getting. You know what I'm saying?
You plan to drop this year, maybe?
Nah,
next year.
Next year, maybe 2020. Who knows?
Gotcha.
It's coming.
20 is a little far. How about 19?
Yeah, 19.
All right.
I got you, 19.
19?
Just for you.
Laura put the pressure on you?
Yeah. That's a bit much.
I'm gonna start it right now after I leave. I'm gonna hit everyone up. Like, yo, I need a verse. You know what I'm saying? But that's all it takes now. You know what I mean? Like, I think I did enough. You know, I gave enough artists beats and whatever just to, you know, exchange. I think that's an even exchange, right? I'll give you some fire for.
I think
verse.
so. I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, some artists, you know, they forget. Some people forget what you've done for them. You know, this is a very what have you done for me lately business. I've made a lot of people a lot of money, and then, you know, years later come back and you're like, yo, can you do 15 minutes at Summer Jam? And they're like, yeah, nah. You're like, damn.
I'm on the road.
I remember you was begging me to play a record. I can't even get you to walk out on stage for a second for the people. All right, cool.
Exactly. You know, a quick walkthrough.
Yo, I got people I've made billionaires. I ain't never ever interviewed them. They'd never even been on my show for an interview.
Damn. Kind of shit.
We still cool though.
Hey, that's how it is with me too. There's certain artists that never rapped on one of my beats, but we still cool. You know?
Yeah, it happens, man.
Yeah, you know,
it happens.
College frags.
Look, man,
as long as the relationship is there, right?
It's a good relationship, and there's 2 seasons in this game. There's a season where I need you, and a season where you need me.
Exactly.
And you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you in season, sometimes you not. You know what I'm saying? So, and seasons change. Seasons change.
I feel like I'm still on the dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I still haven't really reached, you know, where I want to, you know what I mean? But it's cool.
Is that, when you say reach, is that like a record sold? Is that a...
Just in general, like...
A monetary thing?
Like as a whole, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm underrated. A lot of people, I see that a lot. I feel that I am too, for sure. But
some of it, you know, this game is, a lot of it is about timing. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like you was just bringing up, like, I feel like right now we're coming out of the like snap, thin snare era.
Yeah.
There's a lot of snaps and a little, you know, everybody like the little cute little snare. Your snare is mad soft, little bit, lot of droning sounds.
Yeah.
You know, we're coming out of that era, we're actually getting back to some drums that matter, some percussions that matter.
That actually hit.
That's something that actually has some backbone to it, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's a good time for a producer like you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think, because those soft-ass drums, as I call them, Laura and them will hear me talk about it, I'll be like, yo, these soft-ass drums with these everything's pretty and soft. I like things that have like a...
All you hear now is the bass and the hi-hats.
That's it.
You know what I mean? I feel like they just drag the mouse and just go the whole way.
Yeah.
And just always that's Fruit Loop right there.
Yo, stop hating Ebro and AraabMuzik. We trying to get the bag.
I'm still on the MP.
Yo, we trying to get the bag. Yo, you hating. You old, son. You old, son.
I'm still working
You old, man. Yo, I'm just trying to get the bag, yo.
Yeah.
Y'all just old.
Bag's there right now. As long as you got the hit, the song, the right artist on it, it's over.
Yeah, I like a good balance of bag and integrity. I like a good balance of
You
of
feel like
quality
music right
and
now
integrity.
it's just for the money?
Nah, I feel not all. I'm
There's
exposed
definitely
to
some.
a lot.
Because, there's a lot of people that ain't saying nothing, but it's just...
But there's always been one-hit wonders, and there's always been gimmicks in music. Always. We can't act like that's a new phenomenon.
Nah, definitely not.
So, but I do believe that if you care enough about music and you go beyond what's just popular on the radio, you will discover a world of people that are writing incredibly, performing, rapping, singing incredibly, playing music incredibly, touring, selling tickets, and creating a business for themselves. Are they the most popular? Probably not, but they are doing something amazing that's going to stand the test of time. Because and that's what Cole was rapping about in 1985, which was like, okay, you hot today, but in 5 years, you're going to be on Love and Hip Hop. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if you think about the records, like there's tons of music that even when we was kids, right? You'll go back and listen to it and be like, yo, when I was a kid, this was the shit. And you'll listen to it, you'll be like, yo, this shit is trash. But when you was a kid, you thought it was the shit.
Yeah.
But it didn't it didn't have a shelf life. You know what I'm saying? But there's certain records, they weren't the most popular record. But you go back and you listen to them right now, you'll be like, yo, this shit.
Classic, It's
classic.
timeless music. And nowadays, I feel like
There's some,
but not really.
There's some, man. Yo, man, Kendrick's last album, amazing. This J. Cole album is amazing. This Pusha T album that just came out.
You're naming the artist that
But that's what I'm saying. That we can't act. Let's not let listen. It's easy just because you see a fast food drive-through on every corner to think everybody's just eating junk food. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not shopping at Walmart. You feel me? Some people are taking the next step to go and create quality. And there's artists that are doing it. It's not as many, but that's what makes those artists special, is because they're a few of them.
I feel like right
the
now,
few, the proud.
The artist is making the producers be super hot. If it wasn't for that artist, it would be super quiet right now. Like,
I go a step further. These engineers is making these artists hot.
yeah, I seen that post. If it wasn't for the engineer, everyone
If it
would
was,
sound
you
trash.
saw me put that out.
Nah, I just seen it.
No, I put that out.
You put that out?
What?
Okay.
I challenge a lot of you producers without you engineers and a lot of you artists without your engineer to make a hit. Because these engineers is out here making y'all sound incredible.
Voice, all that.
You stumble in a booth and babble some shit drunk and high for 30 minutes and then you be like, yo, I just made a song. No. That engineer made you a song.
Imagine how all these albums and tapes would sound without the engineer.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real shit.
Like if we had like a version without the engineer.
Yo, one day an engineer gonna get tight and just put out the raw files and be like, yo, this is what this clown ass thing sounded like before I got busy.
I put this out because he didn't pay me.
Yo, he didn't pay me. What? Yo,
I like him now.
Engineers, send those over. I'll put them shits out.
You gonna put a collage together?
Yo, fam.
Of all the
and then there's the auto-tune shit, which is a whole other story. You know what I'm saying? But whatever.
It's funny because all the auto-tune artists that have to perform live, like at Coachella and stuff like that, don't have it.
Nah, it don't work.
It's
it don't
terrible.
Work.
We've
it don't
witnessed
work.
it. It's bad.
It don't work. But we'll get there, and these things weed themselves out. Look, man, there was a time when people only made hip-hop just for ringtone. Just to make a ringtone. Just to get it popular on the phone. You would get a label deal because that's how the labels was monetizing. Now the labels are monetizing off of your streams on YouTube as well as online, and they're using your Instagram account and all that is monetizable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you have artists have no talent, but they popular on the gram.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody listens to their music. They like to watch the visual, which is a spectacle. It's a clown show. It's colorful and shit.
Yeah, right now it's a very short memory span for a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a lot of goldfish memory. You know what I'm saying?
What you called it?
Goldfish. That's
Goldfish?
my thing. Yeah, don't be a goldfish.
Tell me more about this theory. The goldfish theory with AraabMuzik.
20-second memory. After that, they forget.
And that's goldfish don't have a memory.
Yeah.
That's why they can stay in the little bowl all the time.
That's why they going back and forth in the bowl.
Wow.
Yo, what up, man? Ain't shit. Hey, what up, man?
I always wondered why they was cool with that.
Yeah, that's the goldfish. You know what I'm saying?
Because they can just go back and forth. They don't remember shit.
Yeah, so right now, that's how I feel like a lot of the, what's going on right now. It's just, you have to put, you have to consistent.
Yo, what up, my nigga? Yo, what up, my nigga?
You have to, man. If not, it's over. The next person is going to cut in line and just hear me out. Look at me. You know what I mean? Like, that's like with the new dances. How many dances have been out in 1 year?
No, dances is a wave.
You know what I'm saying? I feel it, but
especially a dance with a hashtag, you out of here, kid.
Yeah.
A challenge?
Don't start a challenge, B. You lit.
Everyone's starting to challenge now because it's clout. We're in a generation of just clout chasers, literally. Like everyone's doing stuff for attention. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like unnecessary stuff. Like,
well, they trying to get hot.
I feel you, but that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying
clout,
that this
hot,
is just,
whatever.
This is a time where all that is in. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't trying to do something to get hot, say, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but me, I'm cool.
So you ain't gonna smack nobody? You don't smack nobody?
Up. I don't, I remain how it was because, fans pay attention. You know what I'm saying?
And I think, like I'm watching, shout to like Ill Mind and, some of these guys have been doing it like yourself for a long time. Mm-hmm. The sounds that you guys make define, are definitive. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's when the real big bags come. You may not get these, clout chasey bags, but you get the real credible, real bag.
Mean something.
Yeah. And I don't know. I've patterned my career that way. That's why, for me, we don't just do any and every interview. Or I'm not just chasing everybody to come on the show. You don't want to come on the show? Cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to have real combo or you don't like something I said, it's what I said. I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I think the same applies to producers like yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do you. I do me. Mm-hmm. People who want what I do. You know what I'm saying? And one day you're going to be composing.
Broke, don't fix it, right?
Facts. You compose a movie yet?
Not yet, but I'm scoring, doing stuff like that,
See?
Doing
that's real
games,
bad.
Video games. I'm on the soundtrack of the new NBA 2K.
Oh, that's tight.
I got a lot of stuff
in the,
Yeah.
I'm just, very, how can I say?
Are you one of those people that always operate from a place of being irritated and angry and it motivates you?
Nah.
Keep it real. I'm gonna ask your friends. Is he always upset about something and that motivates him?
Hell no. I'm not one of those that have to take something or be in a certain type of, I don't, to sound or to work or operate the way, all my music was done sober. Like, I never had to be high or super lit to make something. You know what I'm saying? Everything was done, like, naturally because it's a gift. You know what I'm saying? If you're gifted, you don't need nothing. You just do it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have that, so they have to be on something in order to, you know what I'm saying? Which, it's cool, but I'm just saying for me, I never been one of those type of people. You know what I'm saying? So everything that I make and create, it's just what I feel like making at the time. You know what I'm saying? But I don't make music because if I'm mad or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, nah, just some people, their motivation is people doubting them. Their motivation is something's wrong in the world and I'm going to go out and fix it. Their motivation is, y'all niggas is trash and I'm better. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, and so they operate from a place of like, fuck these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like a lot of people, their best work comes when they're like being competitive. You know what I'm saying? When they're like trying to challenge or trying to, just compete with other people. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes that don't even work because most of the time they don't even get paid attention to. You know what I'm saying?
Are you, do you do battles?
That was like when I first was coming
now he's
up.
like
to get
judging
my,
them probably.
to get my name and stamp. You know what I'm saying? That was at that time. But
I know you've done
already
them.
the Michael Jordan. And you know, I'm
Here
already.
we go. Here we
Talk
go.
your
I
shit.
touched the
Talk your
nerve.
shit.
Here we
I'm
go.
the
Here
Michael
we
Jordan
go.
of this MP shit.
Yeah,
man.
here
Like,
we go.
I'm a
Here we
veteran.
go. I knew I was gonna get to something.
Nah, man.
So
like,
let me ask you. Because Swizz
true,
Beatz is
though.
always like,
That's
yo,
what
who
I'm
wants to
saying,
smoke?
though. When you
Who
got
want-
someone like that co-signing you and saying it's over. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, but I'm just saying. No, what I'm saying is this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, would you battle?
Of course. Why wouldn't I? For the right price.
So the bag got to be right. Swizz, you tuned in? We might have to.
Have you
know
had
what
this
I mean?
conversation with Swizz?
We talked about it, but it wasn't like Nah, we talked about it for the tour. Like, he has a lot of ideas.
Yeah.
You know.
So you're a producer first or a DJ first?
I'm a producer. I'm not a DJ at all. I just
DJ. So
put
you would
together
have to
stuff.
battle a non-DJ. It would have to be a producer, because that's
Anyone. It doesn't matter. But
Even a
obviously
DJ.
it has to be a producer, though. I'm not going to
Yeah.
battle a DJ.
right. That's
Right,
what I'm
that's
saying.
not fair, yeah,
Got to
yeah.
be a producer.
Yeah.
Who you think it should be?
Listen,
Who
I
won
don't
it?
think. I don't know.
You don't even think about it.
Nah, because, I mean, I could whip up something in 10 seconds. Like,
So what would
literally.
the like if I was to
I could whip something up right now, like, and it's done. Like, 'cause
if I was to
it's
commission
just
a
crazy,
battle,
like,
let's say,
and,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
hard to really, because it's not fair. It's not fair, man. Like,
Well,
I'm
let's just
not-
say I'm
I'm
down.
not fair when it comes to. It's like if I was to come in the room and there's a whole bunch of producers trying to talk, and like, nah. They'll be easy to be like, nah, chill. It's not fair because, you know, y'all.
If I was to Adam Silver-
computer, you can't battle someone that's
If I
on a
was to
computer.
like commission to be the commissioner of the producer battle,
Yeah.
what would the rounds be? We would have like a freestyle round where it's just like flexing on
like,
whatever your
yeah,
drum machine
you
is.
just go off on whatever, and then the second round could be like you guys have to flip the same sample.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? And
Sample
then
chop.
whoever chopped it the best or whatever. gets
And
that
but there's a
round.
time limit on each one.
Yeah, definitely.
Got it. And you're saying if I gave you a sample, you could chop it.
Yeah, right. Yeah. If you saying if you give me a sample?
If I was like, boom, 5 minutes, I need a beat.
Oh yeah, you haven't done in 20 seconds. I don't gas it, man. Like I could show you right here, and you know how I do. Man. You seen the performance in the last Hot 97.
Why are you testing this man?
You know what I'm
Ebro?
saying?
He's
Listen,
clearly
man,
delivered.
I just want to make sure niggas is sharp out here.
Oh, I'm sharp.
You know what I'm saying? Ready for whatever.
You know, if you ain't trying to cut, don't come when the knives are. Shout out to my boy Fab. That tape's gonna be crazy, man. Summertime Shootout 3
When's that drop?
this month.
You on there?
Of course, I'm on everything. That Fab.
So you're on all.
Always in the album Swizz this month.
You're on Swizz's
Of
album.
course, you already know I got the best tracks on there. 3 on there.
You got 3 on the Swizz. How many on the Fab?
Might be 2. I got
Might be
1
2.
for sure. I just came from there. That's why I'm still.
Who else? Anybody else?
There's a couple other rappers. I'm working with rappers.
You
right
can't tell it?
now. I'm still working. You know, I'm working with Tory. I'm working with a lot of. You know, Meek reached out. Shout out to Meek.
Yo, Meek, yeah, he's cooking right now.
I need one. Yeah, you know. Oh, East definitely.
Dave East. Ooh.
Nice.
I'm a fan.
I finally linked up with East. You know.
Wait,
last
y'all
week.
was trying to link for a while.
Yeah, for a minute. You know.
I think
The
that's a
fans-
smart-
the
that's
fans
a smart.
The fans was definitely trying to link. You know, they were looking forward for that for a long time. There's
Smart
there's certain
play.
artists that they will want a producer to like link with. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's East Coast like this. It's only right? Who else? A couple people. I got something with Ross too.
Okay. I feel like you're holding back. Something you don't want to say.
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't want to say
Couple
too
more,
much.
Couple more, but it's coming all this year. I think this is a good year for me right
There it is. And he's on Rosenberg show. What's it called again?
Ebro, why are you acting like you don't know?
Is it real
Open
late or
late.
open? It's a lot of late.
Really, really late.
No,
Yo,
it's open
Rosenberg's
late.
always late or not here, so no wonder he got all these
Yes,
shows.
and they have a season 2 on the way too with the
Oh,
new time.
wow.
What's your new time? 7 p.m.
now. Is it? I don't
Yes,
know.
new
I-
time.
Damn.
New
For
time.
real?
Rosenberg told me yes.
Okay, he told you the real.
Yes. Yeah.
I just press the sounds on
Got
there,
you.
right?
You just keep him hot.
Yeah, I just keep
Yo,
them
say
hot.
what it is. I keep you hot. AraabMuzik keeps Rosenberg hot.
I keep him sounding good out
Yo,
there.
Complex, don't start acting funny. Don't tighten up.
Nah, but yeah, you know, that's another thing too. You know, I'm on that show and things is looking good. You know what I'm saying? All around. It's just every day is always something coming up.
That's what it is. Y'all give it up one time, AraabMuzik. We'll be waiting on this music that's dropping.
yeah.
If your drums is soft,
that's
I'm
right.
going to ask you.
I just dropped the new tape, Goon Loops 2. I just released that last week, I believe.
Where's that at?
That's everywhere on all platforms.
What's it called?
Goon Loops 2.
Of course it is.
You know what I'm saying? This
Goon
is like
Loops.
a tape or it's just instrumental, like hard, gritty.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Dark joints for all the
I'm going
hardcore rappers out there that want to spit some bars.
Go check Goon Loops.
You know what I'm saying?
Goon Loops 2. AraabMuzik. Here it is. 6 joints.
Quick light 6 joints.
Who's Bilo?
That's one of my homeboys. We did something real quick.
He's a rapper?
Nah, he's a DJ.
Dope. So he on there cutting it up?
Yeah, for sure.
So these is all instrumentals.
Yes, sir.
Goon Loops 2. Go get it in Apple Music. That's where I work.
Yeah.
If your drums is soft, I'm going to at you.
Yo, what's up with the Beats 1?
What we doing?
What we doing,
You coming
man?
to flex?
Let's do it.
Whenever.
I think that's a good spot for me.
Done deal. Done deal. We'll get that cracking.
Hell yeah.
Yo, look for AraabMuzik on Apple Music. Soon come.
Yeah.
It's going to be lit. Beats 1. But this is Hot 97. You messing me up. You messing up
you
my
going,
bags.
yo?
You messing up my
You still
bags.
there.
Don't confuse the bags.
That's like Rosenberg being over here in that.
That's true. Good point. He's got a
see?
good point. He's got a good point. Yo, don't try to hate on my shit.
I'm not hating on your
Beats
shit.
1 every
I'm
day,
focused-
live in
I'm
100
focusing on
countries.
this one.
I'm on in 100 countries every day,
Yeah.
3 o'clock
Talk
on the
about
East
it.
Coast, and everywhere around the world simultaneously live.
Word.
Yo, easy. You work
Word,
with him,
my
though.
G.
Yo, give it up. AraabMuzik.
Hey, A-Rap.